Well, that's the, okay, so the presenting issue is pain in mouth and face, and what I would call the current life trigger is dental traumas, right? Medical and dental traumas. But you understand that might not be what's really going on, or what's really holding it in place. It's a demonstration of trauma release and soul fragment retrieval in the Lightworkers healing method. First thing I'm doing is bringing my own energy body into alignment, getting clear inside, starting to merge. Now we'll start by bringing our hearts into alignment with universal presence, starting to draw light and love from universal source straight into the front of the heart, filling the heart so full of love. It bulges and expands and exhales out the back, and now there's a river of love flowing through us and around us. Yeah, I'm getting hot too, from front to back.
Prickly.
Prickly. Front to back, front to back, front to back, flowing through us and through our lives, letting that river of source love flow. There's some interesting indentations in the bottom of your heart chakra. I'm just noting that if they'll fluff out right now for us, then we don't have to pay any more attention, and if not, making a mental note, we'll check that. But they seem to be straightening out pretty well. Now we'll draw the focus out the back of the heart chakra, once again connecting to that element of divine presence you're most personally comfortable with, whatever it is, Christ consciousness, Buddha nature, whatever it is, we start to draw it into the back of the heart chakra, finding it by feel, by vibration. I don't even need to know what it is, drawing it into the back of the heart chakra until once again the chakra bulges, expands, and exhales out the front. And now the river of love is flowing in the back and out the front, in the back and out the front, flowing through us and around us, swishing that river now back to front and front to back through the heart, creating turbulence, clearing, cleansing. Inviting both rivers to flow full force simultaneously in the heart, doubling the amount of love present. And those dimpled indentations look better. They're not dimpled anymore, but there's a weakness there in the energy body, so if it's important to understand that, they'll explain it. Now we're drawing the focus to the feet, and through the feet connecting into divine planetary energy, drawing up Father Earth and Mother Earth, through us and around us in an upward rising river of love, letting the river flow through us and through our lives, engaging in the eternal process of straightening up the energy body. There's always more we can do. Straightening the energy body from the center of the planet to the center of the universe, through us and around us in an upward rising river of love. Now letting our focus go up with the love, connecting into source energy, the rainbow of healing frequencies, drawing them in. Drawing them into your pillar of light from the center of the universe to the center of the planet, letting this river of love flow sky to earth, through us and around us, through us and through our lives. Swishing the rivers top to bottom and bottom to top, creating turbulence, clearing, cleansing, spinning the energy body on the vertical axis. Doubling the amount of love present by inviting both rivers to flow full force simultaneously, sky to earth, and earth to sky. Thank you. Now we draw the focus to the intersection area of heart chakra and vertical channels, letting it feel the critical mass of love, and instantly expands into a huge bubble of light and love, creating safe, sacred, private, healing space for us to do our work in today. Noticing the outside of the bubble, strong, light, bright, resilient, crackling with electricity. It's clear that only beings that we invite in can join us. This is private, sacred, healing space. I'm asking for our guides and the angels and the healing light beings to join us. I'm asking for permission to do this work with Joanna today. Guidance, support, protection in the process. Thank you. Okay, Johanna, I'm asking your higher self, your soul self, for permission to work in your energy body and with your guides, and feel free to place any limitations you want on that. Thank you, and know that they'll be honored. I feel the access, I see the access, so that's where I have permission to work. So we move into the access, and asking your guides and angels to join us. Let's Let's notice the vortex that's running around us like a white tornado of love, taking away everything that's being released the moment it's being released. Giving us continual, sacred, clear space for healing. And right down the middle of that vortex is flowing that waterfall of love, the living waters, creating a foundation for healing. I've lost my, there it is, never mind, I found it. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh boy. So as I draw my focus to the jaw, I feel a lot of pain. Not pain, it's emotional pain. It's fear. It's fear coming up. So there's a, what's your belief in reincarnation? I prefer to go to heaven. Okay. So it's a war scene, a war event.
I'll suspend this belief.
Okay. It's okay with you?
Yes.
War scene, more of that blast of musket. So whatever that would be, takes off your jaw. Lots of blood. You don't die, but you're really disfigured, horribly disfigured. That part of your face isn't there anymore, and it just comes in. And it's a difficult life for you. I don't think that you're a young man, and now you're not exactly somebody that you lined up to be with. I think you're a really good-looking man, and so you had kind of built your self-esteem kind of on that, And then that was gone in a flash. And you didn't know how to relate to people other ways, And it took a long time, and there was a lot of loneliness. When I try to pull that out, there's something kind of tugging at the end. Let me try again. So same thing. So that same life, current life for us then. It's that young man life. Only you're a boy. So childhood of that past life, and wherever you live, there's a place where it's like a leper colony or something. There's a place where there are people who have a lot of disfigurements. And there's a lot of, I would call it prejudice in the community against the lepers. And so you're growing up with this, and it's like if you have a disfigurement, then you must be a leper, There's all this bad association to having a disfigurement, which makes this musket wound especially damaging, you see? It's calling up all these bad associations with disfigurement. And maybe, who knows, people think that you have leprosy, like maybe they think you have a contagious disease, you see? Which makes it even more isolating. Okay, so now we have that life, we have a check mark, which means move to the next slide. And so we'll set that aside for the moment, knowing we're going to come back. And the next slide is something in between then and now, where you have bad teeth, your teeth are rotten, not this life, not that life, your teeth are rotten, and there's just not good dental care, there's nothing to do with rotten teeth. You put it off because there's no money, you see? And so you just suffer with the pain and suffer with the pain until you can't suffer with the pain anymore, and then you're just going to get those teeth out as cheap as you can because you have no money. It's very, I think it's a friend with pliers kind of thing, it's just like you've got to get these rotten teeth out because they're so painful. and there's no money to do it any kind of good way. There we go. And so there's blood and passing out and all that, but then at least the teeth are gone, you know? Then at least the teeth are gone. That seems like all that we need to know. Let's start seeing how far we can get. If that's all, it will come out. If there's more, I have to dig again. Yes? So now, having the intention to find all the energy of all those traumas, drawing them together, creating a rope, so that as we pull it out, we don't leave loose strands, so we get the whole thing out. I missed something about that life with the musket wound. There's so much prejudice against disfigurement in the place where you live. It's not against, there's fear, like this is a contagious disease. Leprosy is a contagious disease, I assume. And there's fear about it, and so you're kind of like forced to, like no one will have anything to do with you except for the other people who are also disfigured, and I think you catch the disease too, when all is said and done. There we go. Now it's coming out. So just drawing that whole rope of trauma out. Going to ask the light beams to start pulling on the end of it. Ooh, I feel all this pain in the ear and jaw as they're pulling. Interesting. I was feeling it over here first, and now I feel it over here. What's going on for you, Johanna?
Well, I'm not really feeling it.
Not feeling pain, not feeling anything.
I have pain. I never have a pain in my left shoulder, but I've gotten one now.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, here it comes. What's happening with that pain? Is it getting bigger, getting smaller, or staying the same?
It's about the same. Are you taking that as the place where the things want to come out?
I'm not making that determination. I'm just drawing the strands of energy out.
But you're not doing it towards my face, right? Just anywhere? You're not, sort of going like this.
I'm feeling the energy in the head and jaw and neck area, and so I'm making big circles around the whole area so that wherever it's rooted, it will come out. I'm not getting too specific. When we get too specific with the geography of it, we could miss facets of it, yes? And now I have to come up underneath it with the screen because there's stuff that's not coming out. And this is a lot of sadness. So I keep having to come back to that same life with the musket thing. It's one of those times I don't have perfect clarity inside my head, so I'll just have to take a chance and start speaking it out. So it feels as though because you were so good looking early on, and you were living in that environment where there were these disfigured people, that there was just a lot of natural criticism and judgment happening, feelings of being better than, and then having to really, really work with that for a lifetime, lots and lots of maybe remorse, you see? Remorse and feelings of, oh my gosh, look what I was doing too. Like you can feel how people are being horrible to you. They're being horrible to you. And you realizing, oh no, I did that too. There we go. I think maybe that's what the shoulder pain was the remorse, when you felt, oh no, I did that too. I didn't even know. You can see that they don't realize for you. These people who are being mean to you, no empathy at all for you, and you realize, I was just the same. What's happening with that shoulder pain?
Awesome.
And now this big soundness is coming up. It's like you're in your later years looking at your earlier years before the incident and feeling like so much regret, you know? And so to remember that there's never a time when it's too late to correct our errors. So let's right now ask for any of the mistakes that occurred in that lifetime to be corrected. All time is now. There are truly no limits. Eternal beings, eternal growth path. Let's ask for those mistakes to just be corrected. They were just mistakes. We see that now. We see that now. Letting those go. And now let's come through and get any lifetime that has a similar pattern of error. May those be released as well. These moments when we're so sure we know what's going on are almost always the times when we're completely deluded. So we were so sure, you know. There we go. There we go.
My mouth felt very calm.
My mouth feels very calm. Now, let's move to the next stage. So that's a good sign that probably it's time to move now out of trauma release and into the soul fragment retrieval part of the process, because now she's cleared of that. And wow, there's like an army of soul fragments marching at me, so let me just create a little bubble of light in my hands and ask them to come in. All the aspects of Johanna's soul from the lives we're aware of, or any other lives, the issues we're aware of, or any other issues, if you're ready to heal, come into the bubble. I have light in my hands right now. A lot of weight, a lot of weight. So just gently pulsing energy through the bubble. I'm going to start stirring the energy inside of the bubble. Change is easier when movement is happening, and so we stir the energy, getting a good current going, and I'm going to ask all those soul fragments to just converge on that pinpoint of light at the center of the bubble, and ooh, nice. There's like a spotlight of light from source beaming right through it right now. Whew. Courtesy of the higher dimensions, thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I have froth on the surface, which is a signal, one of the signals for the soul fragments already. Froth on the surface. Your guides will signal you in a way that you understand. Are you ready for your soul energy back? Probably just right in through the mouth. Is that all right with you?
Fine.
Thinning the aura, creating a mesh of gold, putting it right, it's like funnel in the mouth. Just in case I've missed anything, I don't want to pour traumatized energy into her system. So there's the mesh, and now we start. Your own energy back to you, your own healed, light, bright, whole, joyful, peaceful, calm, loving energy back to you. Sending the mesh to recycling, thickening the aura back up, not wanting to leave holes. Now we start the process of drawing, this would be a bad idea. So start the process of drawing the soul energy all the way around the body so that it can find its own right place. Wherever it left from, we'll draw it in. It's like waves of water over sand, back and forth until it's all settled in. And now a unifying frequency to get it to all line up. Notice my body gets pulled forward. That's another completion signal. Different people's guides have different ways. That for me is a completion signal. Now let's ask for a secondary release for those fragments themselves, oh bless you, to join in the process of healing by pushing out any accumulated energy that doesn't belong. We'll ask the vortex to pulse and take away everything that's being released the moment it's being released. Living waters flow. What's happening for you, Johanna? I like this too.
I'm glad you're doing it. I'm appreciating.
From my perception, it's complete. You feel complete?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll ask for errors to be corrected. Anything that was done wrong may be corrected right now. We'll ask for omissions to be included. Anything that should have been included that was left out, may it be included now. Anything that was done poorly, may it be done well, and everything done well, may it be done perfectly, 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 perfectly. I'm asking for Johanna's energy, body, and mind. Okay, I left something out. So we have to acknowledge how this is for us, friends. How it's so easy for us to be critical of things we don't understand. This is a universal human phenomenon. Who has done that? We've all done that. We've all been critical. And then later on we realize, whoa, we didn't even know it at the time. And so let's ask for everybody who's suffering with this pattern to be healed as well. For all beings who are suffering with this pattern to be healed as well. For us and all beings to be healed of this pattern. All beings to be healed of this pattern. Oh, there we go. That's it. Much better. Errors corrected, omissions included, things that were done poorly to be done well, everything done well to be done perfectly. Ping! I got the ping. That means done. Asking for Johanna's energy, body, and mind, and the energy of everyone we touch. Be brought to their perfect frequency and alignment and in harmony with the all that is. I'm asking for Johanna's energy, body, and mind, and the energy of everyone we touch to be brought to our perfect pitch and alignment and in harmony with the all that is. Johanna's energy, body, and mind, and the energy of everyone we touch, brought to our perfect, optimal vibration and alignment and in harmony with the all that is. Starting to ground and stabilize and set the energy, drawing it into skin, soft tissues, muscles, organs, glands, bones, all the tissues of the body, all the cells of the body, all the molecules of the body, all the atoms of the body, drawing the energy down to the legs and feet and into the grounding connections, down through legs and feet and into the grounding, down through legs and feet and into the grounding, asking the minor and light beings to help us ground fully, completely, perfectly, and optimally. And now we separate your energy to you, my energy to me, everyone else we touch back to them, yours to you, mine to me, everyone else back, 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 yours to you, mine to me, everyone else back, 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 back. Whew. Grounding, stabilizing, separating, setting the energy. Now we take the bubble of light that we started with, expanding it 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000 times over, splitting it into individual bubbles, one for you, one for me, one for everyone we touched, everyone encased in light, which is probably most humans, wouldn't you think? And maybe other animals too, they could be being critical. I know my cats are critical. Drawing the bubbles down, 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 down into the divine plan. It's like soap bubbles, a layer of soap bubbles coming down into the plan, smoothing them in plan, sealing them in the plan, locking them in place, and we are complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. It felt very important to do that, and supportive of all the other stuff I'm doing. Thank you, Tom. Very grateful.
I don't know if you could hear that. It felt very important to do that and supportive of the other things she's doing. Thank you.
So much.
Namaste.
Thank
So
you,
here's
Lynn.
the thing. You're welcome. Here's the thing. Divine healing. That's not any of us. You see, that's none of